Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel if you're already a subscriber. And if this is your first time joining me on today, first of all, welcome. And then second of all, you see that subscribe button? Go ahead and click that now, okay? Click it now because I know you'll be happy that you did. You already then gave me my view, so you might as well stick around and check out what we have in store for you here, okay? So with that being said, today I wanted to go over a few of the transits that are going to be taking place between like now and I guess like over the weekend. And one of those transits being our moon entering the sign of Aries. Now this is supposed to be happening at 3:17 a.m. on Saturday, so tomorrow, January 12th. And this time is going to call for us to take more time and pay closer attention to our emotions because they're going to be changing a lot more rapidly, okay? And with Moon in Aries, this usually brings about a tendency to be more vocal and more expressive with your emotions, as Aries is the natural ruler of the first house, aka your ascendant, aka how other people view you, aka how you show up in the world, okay? The fiery Martian energy that's behind Aries will bring about quick reactions to people, places, and things. And more than likely, you're going to be wearing these reactions on your sleeve. Aries is a very impulsive kind of energy. Now, on the more negative side, this could create lots of disagreements, you know, and Aries is also very impulsive. So be it you saying things before you really think them through or other people doing it to you, you know, there's a tendency to kind of get into a lot of different miscommunications with people. So be very mindful of that. And there's also a high probability of you reacting very strongly and viscerally to the actions and the behaviors of other people. So going back to what I said initially, just kind of take time and take inventory of how you feel and what's making you feel that way. That way you'll be better able to filter out emotions that aren't gonna yield you any positive results, okay? You can avoid all of the extra rah-rah in the long run. But also, Aries governs the head and the eyes. So you don't even really have to say anything. Oftentimes with this placement, you know, in this transit, you could just be wearing your emotions on your face. You know what I'm saying? Making funny faces like, ugh. Like people will be able to notice and see outwardly how you feel in that regard. And I do this all the time, especially at work. So, you know, that's just something to think about as well. Unlike Moon in Libra, which is all about collaboration and creating harmonic experiences with others, Moon in Aries is lighting a well-needed fire under that ass so that you can go out in the world and assert yourself, okay? Asserting your personality, taking on challenges like head on, facing them head on, taking risks, doing things that you maybe have been putting off for a while now. So if there are any, you know, intuitive risks that you would like to take, especially as it pertains to business, because Aries is very good with business, entrepreneurship, go get it started right now. Stop what you're doing, get it started right now, because the energy is definitely in your favor. Expressing yourself, placing your needs first. Aries is very selfish, and normally there is a negative connotation with the word selfish, but there's a time to be selfish and there's a time to be selfless. And if you watch my former video, I did a free reading on an individual who had her South Node in her first house and her North Node in her seventh house, which is naturally ruled by Libra, okay? And that's kind of like the issue that she was struggling with there. So to piggyback off of what I was saying in that video, I'm gonna link it down below just in case you didn't check it out. Go watch. It's okay to find balance, right? It's okay to be able to use your discernment and selectively pick which situation calls for what part of yourself that you need to make available at that moment. And in this particular moment, if you've been putting yourself off, putting off your needs, your wants, your feelings, emotions, that moon energy to the background, go ahead and let it out. Let it out. Do what appeases you and, reach for the stars. Like I said, it's all about taking risks, and the energy is going to support you during this time. Now, on Sunday, January 13th, Mercury is going to be conjoined to Saturn in Capricorn. And this is calling for your attention to serious issues, or perhaps even your fears, or any area of your life where there have been delays or challenging mental work. And for those of you who suffer with mental illness like myself, I have bipolar disorder type 2. It's going to be a high possibility of you falling into depression, just because, Capricorn and Saturn, and that Saturn energy is synonymous with depression anyway. But it's going to be very easy for you to slip into looking at the negative side of things, feeling depressed, feeling isolated, rejected, if you don't have a more productive way to channel this serious energy, or to, reflect critically on. So my best advice to you guys, and what I'm actually going to be doing, is getting busy. Okay, I plan on being very busy this weekend. I'm doing a bunch of readings. So yeah, and between that and playing with my daughter, and actually over the next couple of weeks even, I just plan on taking a lot of time to dedicate towards my goals for 2019, so that's what I highly advise you guys do as well. So with that being said, this pretty much concludes my video. I just wanted to do a brief rundown on some of the transits that are going to affect us all in the next few days. So drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, questions. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like it, share with a friend, a loved one. And as always, make sure you practice unconditional self-love so that you can love others. And until next time, I holla.